look busted, crusted. But you cute though, busted and crusted, cute. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be doing a mask and chill. I decided to just do something a little bit different today where I put on my mask and we talk about some topics, kind of like talks with Steph, but just chit-chatting with a product. I really wanted to try this product from New York Biology. It is a deep sea mud mask. I heard it came highly recommended. So last week I tried a blackhead removal mask and I'm a little bummed out because I thought it was something like, I thought this would be similar, but it's perfectly fine. I still want to try it and see if I fall in love with the product and maybe give you guys some advice on some things, because I'm really trying to get my skin in the tip-top shape. Like, I feel like I can't be trying to get the outer together if I'm not getting my inner and my face. Like, who wants to walk around with messed up skin? And I have like really messed up skin sometimes, like around this area a whole lot. Especially when I was doing my research, I heard that you should be doing this about 2 to 3 times a week depending on you, and I'm a sweater, so I can only imagine what's happening, because I was so blown away when I did the mask for the blackheads. I had so much blackheads come out of my freaking face and I was like, no wonder I'm sweaty. You know, you're just researching so many things. So it's kind of cool in a sense, because I'm slowly getting involved in trying to be better in different aspects and not just leave it all to fitness and eating healthy. Like, I want my face to look good, even though I drink tons of water. My skin looks great, but I need to make sure I'm moisturizing enough and make sure I'm putting like products that should be on my skin pretty much. So I decided to come and chit chat with you guys about a few things, and I decided to do a mask and chill on some mommy things. Like, let's talk about some self-care prep that we can do as moms, like now. So like, oh, this is like really thick, guys. This is really thick, and this is like a lot of the ingredients. So like, it has deionized water, pure Dead Sea mud, vegetable glycine, some type of oil. I will like post a photo because I'm not even gonna butcher some of these words. I told you guys this before. Like, it has a lot of good stuff in it. So it says, apply a thin layer of mud mask to the clean skin, avoiding eyes and lip area. Leave the mask on for 10 minutes until dry and use water. So kind of wrote down some things too. So I'm gonna be looking at my phone. So I had asked a couple people about some self-care. I asked people like, what do you guys want to see from me on my channel? So a lot of my friends were like, Steph, what are some good mommy self-care tips? And I'm like, you know, honestly, I try to find ways to rejuvenate myself, because we all know what it can be like to be a mom and be super duper busy. So I know firsthand. So some ways that got it on my lip. So some ways that I self-care myself is like, I try to take time out for myself. I know going to the gym may not seem like a self-care for some people, but for me it really is, because when you're working out, you're getting rid of a lot of toxins. Maybe you work in an unpleasant environment, so people are getting on your nerves. I highly recommend going to work out, release that energy, because negative energy can be really bad for you. It can be bad for you to be being a parent. Oh, look at these little baby hairs. Glad for this little strip. It can be, you know, it just can be bad, and no one wants to be around a person that is always negative. So we can't take on other people's energy. We gotta learn to stop doing that. So I work out. Maybe I go to the movies with a friend. You know, maybe set your time so that way it's like, with me, I work in the government, so I do a schedule that is more pleasant for my lifestyle. So like I told you guys before, I'm off like every other Friday. So for me, I find that time to get self-care done for myself, whether it's working out, whether it's just spending time with my husband, or just me catching up with a friend, because we all know life is busy and sometimes we won't catch up with our friends like that. So I just definitely try to find time out for myself. Call your friends. Like, I was just telling one of my friends just moved to New York, and I told her, like, babe, my dog is doing some stuff. I said, you know, it looks like it's going on thick, but it's really not. I'm really just doing one layer, and going over it. But I told her, like, you know, we have to make time for each other. Even though you moved out the state, you know, she still comes back home. You have to spend time with your friends. You have to, like, do things that make you happy. Maybe you want to color. Like, even if it's just spending 5 minutes in the bathroom by yourself, do it. Like, freaking do it, y'all. Like, sometimes you have to stop thinking that self-care is all about going on trips and, you know, being luxurious or whatever the case is. Everyone doesn't have money to do that. I know I don't. So I have to find affordable ways to do this. Maybe you want to color. Maybe you want to write some quotes. You know, get a journal. Write quotes down. I think that's the most important part about self-caring, is taking care of your mental more. Taking care of your mental. Because yeah, your physical is there, but what about your mental? What gets you up in the morning? I know I had my days where I'm tired as I don't know what. But you know what? I think positive. That's self-care. Thinking positive. Manifesting my dreams. I know that I don't want to be doing what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I want more. So what can I do to get there? That's all that self-care is. Like, seriously. You know, maybe it's just reading a book that you haven't been able to read in a long time. That's something that you should do. Oh, I'm starting to feel it on my face too. That's something you should do. You know, like, you just have to learn to take time. You know, that's why they say it takes a village when it comes to being a mother. And it's so important to have that unification in your family, and everyone supports you and helps you out. You know, you have to be there for your family. You have to be there for one another. Trying to make sure I don't hit these eyebrows, hon. And I'm gonna put my timer on so that way I know when to do it. And like, some other things that I kind of wanted to talk about too is, you know, I want to take care of my body. So, like, sorry, I feel like I need to really get my forehead, because I sweat horribly. So it looks crazy. But I feel like I've been looking up, researching tummy tucks, because, you know, now that I'm officially over having children, I think I'm past my phase. I don't know, I'm still young, but in my I mean, I'm going on 28 next month. But I'm just at this place in life where I just want to take care of me. So that's being what I call self-care. I want to do something for myself. And I know I look so crazy, y'all, but it actually feels really good on my skin. Let me do my stopwatch to go while I talk. And you know, I just want to do something for me. I lost over 130 pounds. Oh, itchy. I lost over 130 pounds, you know, had my daughter right after losing all my weight. Got pregnant with my daughter after losing all my weight. And then to gain 50 pounds and lose all my muscle. And then, you know, the sag in my stomach that just makes it look 10 times bigger than what it is. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I want this for me. And I had to get out of my mind, like, oh, I don't want my people that find me inspirational to think I'm trying to, like, take an easy way out. But when I talk to, like, other great people who lost weight, like the girl Hazel E or K or something like that I follow on Instagram, she recently got a tummy tuck, you know, and she was talking about how her stomach, she was so sick of it just folding over. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's how I feel. Like, I hate wearing jeans because my stomach sags, so like I have to like pull them over. You know, it's just like I want something for me. So that's what I plan to do in 2 years. I plan to take my time with it. I want to do it for my 30th because I want to take my time with it, and I want to like research, and I want to basically make sure I have the leave so your girl can be out of work for however long that I need to be. I think it's like 6 weeks, but I really just want to like go to a bunch of doctors and like really get their advice on what I should do. Not from YouTube. Like, I like watching things from YouTube, of course, because that gives me inspiration. Like, it's one girl that I just was watching her tummy tuck journey, and she was telling her subscribers, like, this is not something that you just jump up and do. And I'm like, hell no, this ain't no something you just jump up and do. This is something you plan for, you know, you research, you know, because it can be life or death if you, by you putting your life into the hands of this surgeon. And if you didn't properly research, you can potentially die, and I ain't trying to do that. So, you know, it's like a constant battle of me going back and forth with that. You know, I want to do it for me. So I told myself, I really want to do it for myself. I want to just do some research on it, because that's a part of being a mom. Like, you know, you bring life into this world, you're raising it, you're raising this human baby, and it's just like, okay, I gotta have me time, I gotta have something for myself, you know, so that way you don't lose your identity as well. Because if you aren't whole within, how can you be whole for your child or your, you know, with your partner and raising this human baby? So I've just been on that journey of trying to figure out what I want to do. So I have decided, my husband, he's like, yeah, boo, like, you lost a lot of weight. This is not an easy way out. You know, you did it, like, and you're still doing it. Like, I'm still fighting. Like, and that's the thing people don't understand. We all have different body types. So our bodies work in like different ways. So like this round, I feel like with after having my daughter and losing weight, I really feel like my stomach is being so stubborn, and I'm like going back to the basics. I'm trying new things, and I'm just like really just trying to find my niche. Like I tell people all the time, you got to do what works for you. So many people jump on bandwagons. Like a lot of people are jumping on keto. A lot of people are jumping on intermediate fasting. And you just have to do what works for you. And I say try it. And if you aren't really seeing results from what you're doing, try something else, you know, or go back to the basics. Like right now, I'm just going back to the basics because fitness makes me excited. It brings me joy. It brings me a place where I'm focusing mentally and physically on my personal health. I'm doing something for Steph, not doing anything for no one else. I'm not being mommy, not being wife, you know, I'm doing something for me. And that's what you have to get to the point of doing, okay? Another thing that I really wanted to talk about while this dries, it actually feels really good. My skin doesn't feel irritated. I feel like it's working. Oh yeah, and it's drying up really fast too. I was trying to get my hair out of it. Y'all see this hair growing though? We're getting somewhere. But I just feel like as a mom, you know, there's so much that we have to do in this world, and it's just like, it could be draining. Whew, it could be draining. Like, you know, just talking to people about the journey, and you know, you just have to talk to people that's on the same journey as you. And oh, another thing that I did want to talk about as far as the topic of mother whatever is like the guilt that you feel as you're still trying to accomplish everything in life and still be a mom. You know, like you're so tired, you're so drained. That's why it's so important to do self-care prep. You can sit like here, do your face, and it's just like you have to soak in every ounce of the minutes that you get, because I know like a lot of people don't have help. I understand that completely, but you have to find the time when they're in school, whether you're off, find the time. Maybe you want to take a nap, go to bed early so you can get up earlier. You have to do what works for you. Hey y'all, so I'm back and my skin feels really super soft. It was super easy to clean off too. I really wish it was like the blackhead mask so I can peel it off. That thing gets me every time. Like, I really got it. I'm gonna do another video on that. I have to. I didn't do a video because I wanted to see how it record. But as you can see, I feel like my face looks brighter and livened up, if that makes any sense. But oh my goodness, my skin feels really soft. Try not to touch it. I don't really want to put my hands on it, but as you guys can see, like, this is where I break out the most. Right here around my cheek area, especially when PMSing starts to come about. But I like it. I really do like it. No, this is not sponsored. I paid with my own coin. And it doesn't have a funky smell either. So just to let you guys know, just in case you were curious, it doesn't have a funky smell. Oh man, it really feels good. Is gay. I'm gonna do the blackhead one next, so wait for that video, mask and chill video. But I hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like the quick chit chat, just discussing some mom things that have currently been on my heart, and hopefully soon we can do more self-care prep, because I know it can be very frustrating to get it done. But please make it a priority, even if it's 5 minutes, to just do something for yourself and for no one else. So guys, until the next video, I will see you. Have a blessed one.